Greetings, my excellent friends. For the second time today, it is Monday, September 12th, 2022, here in hot, humid, but it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Tokyo, Japan. I am the Hobby Drifter here yet again, back from the immigration office and back from Book Off. This is the second of two Book Off hauls that I made today. The first one was full of Super Mario board games, so if you get a chance, go and check that one out. That one's probably going to be more exciting than this one. Spoiler alert. I've been talking about this for forever. That not only have the prices on like retro video games just gone through the roof, like in Japan and worldwide, but the supply of it has also just dried up like completely. Even, outside of like specialty stores, you don't see very much retro stuff. I mean, and some of that is the passage of time, some of it is, the popularization of the hobby, but it's a fact. You go to most places, especially in and around Tokyo, and the shelves have just been picked absolutely clean of stuff. If you see any Famicom, Game Boy, or Super Famicom stuff, it's usually the same ultra common stuff. But every now and then, the sun rises and you find some cool stuff. And I did find some cool stuff today at an out of the way Book Off that is not near a major rail station, but it's one of the Book Off super bazaar places that sells a little bit of everything. And enough chit chat, let me show you what I got. So the first thing isn't really retro game related. It's a fidget spinner. I've got a bunch of my students who are very fidgety. They're very fidgety, and I don't mind. Like, I get that that's just it's not like they can really help it. But I've been looking to get a couple of these to help those kids out a little bit, keep them kind of focused towards the lesson at least. But I've never seen spinners like these. These actually look pretty cool. They are gonna have to take the keychain part off of them, but they're oh my god, that's a terrible idea. They're spinners with a keychain on them, which ow. But also they have the cool infinite bubble wrap popping thing, so you can fidget by spinning them, or and that's satisfying. That's so great. Love this. So I bought a bunch of these. They were 300 yen each out of a gachapon machine, and I like the color. The color's like sherbet. It's just wonderful. So I got a bunch of those, a couple of duplicates, but yeah, definitely gonna have to get the keychain part off of this, because otherwise they're gonna wind up, whacking someone in the eye. One almost gets hit in the eye. Next, something I didn't really know about until today. If anyone, and chances are at least one of you, has been following some of my other videos, I've been trying to get a complete set of the 1990s Evangelion CDs, but like complete. So I had bought a bunch of them years ago, but only to find out that they were all released with slipcases. So I went back and I hunted down the ones with slipcases, and I thought that I was done. I thought I had all of them, but it turned out the 1997 release of the Evangelion Symphony also was released with a slipcase, and unfortunately this particular slipcase has seen better days, but it is also the only one of these I have ever seen for sale with the slipcase. So it was actually kind of funny. They had 3 copies of this CD, 2 of them no slipcase, one of them with the Beat to Shit slipcase. And the Beat to Shit slipcase one was 20% off because of the condition of the slipcase. So had they just decided to sell it without the slipcase, they could have asked full price for it. So let's get this thing open. There we go. Very nice, very shiny. nice texture. I'm thinking I can probably make this look a little bit more appealing with the application of like a Gundam marker or something. But I just wanted to say that I have this in place. So let's get the thing out of here. And yeah, inside is the same exact CD that I bought a couple of weeks ago. That, yeah, the 2-disc Symphony of Evangelion stuff with the nice booklet. See, now I've got to find the non-weird tin version of that one. But I think now I do have all of the 90s Ava CDs in as complete a condition as possible. So, huzzah! Next step, get a dedicated CD player, because I've been using a DVD player hooked up to a Bose speaker to listen to these things for the last couple of years, and it's a pain in the ass. It's a pain in my whole ass. So, next, I got some Game Boy games. First is Navy Blue. I have never seen this game before, but it is in such beautiful shape, such beautiful condition. It was only 480 yen, but no instructions. Something really weird about this particular book off is they have like the biggest selection of boxed Famicom up through, let's say, Mega Drive or N64. The biggest selection of boxed games that I have seen at like any book off in probably a decade, but 90% or more are missing their instruction booklets. So I'm wondering if this particular book off just gets like all the no instruction book things. Like if they just get, if it's like if you've got the box, just send it to this place. But that's pretty cool. The Navy Blue from Hughes Corporation, and I mean, look at like even the corners are just like nice. Also grabbed this, and this is another one missing the instruction booklet, and it's what do we got? Tokyo Disneyland Cinderella Princess Cinderella Mystery Tour. So I have no idea what that game is. I do kind of like Disney, and this is specifically, a Tokyo Disney game, and also it was 300 yen. It was 300 yen for a 27-year-old game that looks like it was brand new, but again, missing the instructions. Super Game Boy compatible. There is this book off likes to stick these, not the paid sticker, but like the UPC sticker, like right over the gameplay footage on a lot of these, and I'm wondering if that's some kind of like passive aggressive thing to just be like, fuck you, if you don't know what it is, you're not buying it, or take your chances. So I'm kind of excited about that. Game Boy was like the last type of thing that I really collected for before I sort of gave up the collecting hobby and just started, buying my stuff on the virtual console to, actually just enjoy playing rather than collecting. Although that is not true of the next two things here. And they are Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Green. I have to assume that at one point they had Pokemon Red as well, but that one tends to sell out even quicker than the other ones. Funny story, okay, not funny haha story, but story about these. These games used to be some of the dirt cheapest games to find, complete or used. I gifted a set of them to a friend of mine that came to visit a few years ago. I've given them away as like freebies when people would buy like my eBay auctions. They were not in demand until that fucker, was it Logan Paul, Jake Paul, I don't know, the one with the goddamn Pokemon card necklace. Before him, it just like shot Pokemon crap up through like the stratosphere, like worldwide. And it took a little bit longer here. Like these were still fairly readily available up until maybe 2 years ago. But that's when the newer copies, or the newer looking and specifically nicer newer looking copies, started to be more and more absent from shelves. Actually, this is the first time I've seen boxed copies of Gen 1, and they had some Gen 2 as well, but those ones were missing the instruction booklets. Surprise, surprise. On just on the shelves, they're usually in the showcases these days. I do have these two already. I have a fairly nice red and an okay looking green, but my blue was a fairly beat to shit copy. So for, what's this, 1,500 yen, so do some math there, $12-ish. I figured box upgrade. And I'll just do something with the old one. But I am curious, because they're not marked as missing the instruction booklets, which is nice and rare. They actually had a copy of one of the few Game Boy games I'm actively looking for. They had Zelda Link's Awakening DX in a beautiful box, but it was, of course, missing the instruction booklet. So in hindsight, I probably should have just bid on that and hoped to find an instruction booklet somewhere down the line. But, like I say, I am curious as to the overall condition of this game. So I'm going to attempt to get it open without destroying the box. That is 90% of the reason that I bought the goddamn thing. And they do not want you to get the plastic off easily. So they do not make it easy to just open this up. By the way, this is not factory sealed. Fun story: most Japanese games were basically never factory sealed because they were never, just out for sale. They were sold behind the counter, and therefore there was no sticker seal, there was no tape seal, there was no cellophane, nothing. They were just not sealed ever. So every now and then, when I see someone online selling sealed Japanese games for like crazy money, for like to get it graded by WADA or what have you, I'm just kind of laughing because it's not sealed. It's sealed by the store with a sealing machine. Okay, so yeah, still not a perfect box, but significantly nicer than the one I had, the one I already have. Let's get this open and see what's inside. Alright, so we have our nice looking copy of the cart. No writing, there's no name on there, there's no Takeda or Yuya or anything. Very nice looking copy of the map. I mean, it's a little bit warped, but it's in very nice shape. And a fairly immaculate copy of the instructions. The instructions really don't look like they've ever been used before. These are in really, really nice shape, which very good for me because they're gonna go in my display. But how could I keep you in suspense? We all want to know, and by we I mean me. What's the deal with this game? Does the battery work? Is there still a save in it? Well, I just happen to have my trusty Game Boy Advance SP here. Let's find out. On a couple of I've never bought one that had a complete Pokédex before, but I have bought ones with pretty extensive Pokédexes. Wonder if this tune is going to get me like was shut down. Pocket Monster. Yeah, before it was even Pokemon, it was, you know, Pocket Monster. I love that music. Alright. So, this was Shunjinko Blues. 持っている 6 badges and 56 captured Pokemon. Let's see what we got. So we got Ghosto, Porygon, really? Sawamura, Gyarados, Aka, Kamekusu. So this is someone's beloved game. And in the Pokédex, here is this kid's beloved Pokédex. Oh, he did pretty well for himself. No, let's find out. Nothing past 143. Don't worry, kid. I will keep your Pokemon safe. So yeah, that was my Pokemon haul, Game Boy haul from Book Off today. Not the most exciting thing, but exciting for me, and probably the most exciting retro game haul I'm going to have for quite some time. But that is bringing us to the end of our time. Thank you very much for joining me today on this video and the earlier video. Again, it's always great to hear feedback. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, criticism, friendly criticism, constructive criticisms, please let me know in the comments. If you like this video, give it a like, share it, and subscribe if you want to. But no sense stretching this out any longer than it needs to go. That's all for today. Thank you very much, everyone. Take care, and happy hobbying.